Welcome back to Tracking the Wolves. With me today is head women's soccer coach Steve Kehm. Coach, how are things going this far with the season?
Going pretty well. We're about a month into it now since we started camp, and things are moving along, progressing nicely.
Talk about last week's game against Moorhead. It was a 9 p.m. kickoff. We had a lot of fans out there, a great fundraiser for breast cancer awareness. Talk about how much money did we raise we had a 1-1 draw against Moorhead, so talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, well, first I'll talk a little bit about the game itself and how it went. And like you mentioned, it was a 1-1 draw, and I thought that was probably a fair score. We certainly had some opportunities to win the match, as did Moorhead. So at the end of the day, you always want to play for a win, but I guess getting a draw is better than a loss. And we'll take that result to open up league play. You also mentioned it was the annual breast cancer awareness game. That's something that we started 5 years ago. And we play that game traditionally the first Saturday of September out at Swisher Field under the lights, and we kind of use that to generate a bigger fan base and raise some money. And I'm actually meeting later this afternoon with the people from the American Cancer Society, but we think with this year's match we've eclipsed $10,000 now that's been raised since we began the event. So that's something that myself, all the kids, and former players are real proud of.
That's awesome. Let's talk about this weekend. We've got a big weekend of soccer here, home soccer. You play Wayne State, also play Augustana. Talk about the first big weekend of soccer here, and what do you expect from your players going to back-to-back games this weekend?
Okay, yeah, well, first, we have Augustana Saturday, Wayne on Sunday, two very good teams. Augustana, obviously, is our main point of focus now with them being on Saturday. And I suppose like any other sport, when you play back-to-back like that, you kind of have to just focus on the first one and not try to focus on too many things at once. So we'll try to get ready for Augustana. We know they're a good team, and as you mentioned, playing back-to-back is pretty demanding, but at this point, we hope that their fitness level is at a point where they can handle that, and we just hope to get through the day without a lot more injuries, and hopefully it won't be extremely hot, and we'll be able to survive.
What have you seen with some of the new players in your team, some of the freshmen that have had to come in and step in and compete right away, that maybe they weren't thinking coming into camp that they were going to play right away, had some injuries in the fall preseason? What have you seen from some of the new student athletes?
I'll tell you, I think they've done a tremendous job. Some of them were ready to go immediately, which is a nice surprise for you to get. When you're a college coach, you probably plan on the freshmen not being as fit as they need to be, and we had a handful of kids that came in with a really nice fitness level, and then when they were thrust into that position, they were able to handle it. I think they've done a tremendous job, and we hope to get healthy soon, but in the meantime, we're okay.
Great. Well, this weekend, big weekend for soccer here. We're now going to take you on a very exclusive tour of the soccer facilities and this clubhouse area, so stay with us on Tracking the Wolves. Welcome to the exclusive top secret clubhouse of the women's soccer program here at Northern State University. Coach, tell us a little bit about this facility.
Well, it was something that originally was just put out here as a garage for storage for a bunch of equipment, and that was probably in like 2005, 2006, and over the years we just slowly kind of transformed it into what we have today.
Now, any soccer facility, you have a bunch of things a lot of people don't understand, a lot of flags that you have no idea what they say, people in North America.
Right.
Talk about some of these flags you see up here.
Well, actually, what all these flags are about is we've taken 2 trips every 4 years that the NCAA allows you to go to Europe, and we've brought back a flag from every country we visited. So we have Belgium and Germany and Holland and England and the places that we've been while we've been over there.
We're going to take a walk here and kind of show the facility around. As you can see, there's a lot of different things going on in here. We've got the most important thing in the facility is probably this fridge, which we got the ices in here. Now, the ices are the foundation of this program, really,
yeah,
Coach?
They're absolutely critical for post-training. If you don't have an icy, it probably won't be a great day for you.
Right, so some of the benefits of Northern State soccer here. We're going on to the student lounge area here. We got some FIFA 12, which again is a mainstay for any student athlete, right? Yes, it is, yes. Also have the Bob Marley poster in the corner here. So Bob Marley poster, usually a Dave Matthews Band poster, things like that. Talk about the Bob Marley soccer poster.
Well, Bob was a player back in his day as well as an excellent musician, so we thought we'd tie the two things together here in our quote-unquote media corner of the clubhouse, and it's always just been a staple.
It's the great in-depth information that you love about Coach Kehm. That's awesome. Well, again, this is the facility. This is a great place for our student athletes to hang out before the game and looking to improve upon this facility. We've got our neon sign in the corner there, Wolves Soccer. So again, a great thing for recruiting, great thing for our student athletes to kind of call home and study, hang out, socialize, build team bonding, all that good stuff. So again, exclusive access, top secret. No one ever seen this before. Right, Coach?
That's right. It's the first time ever.
Great. Thank you again for joining us on Tracking the Wolves. Until next time, take care. Go Wolves.